Dear Molly, I'm writing in thanks for having us round to stay at your flat while we were in Brighton. But first of all, I have to tell you something I don't think I've told you before, which is that you have the same name as my mother. Funny, huh? Anyway, it was quite fun and fine to be in Brighton on holiday. Thank you for putting up with my alcohol fixation. Sorry I had a glass of port in the dead of night. I think I woke up to use the loo and was still drunk from all the pints we'd had earlier, and I thought I'd somehow keep the party going, granted with just me. But anyway, maybe I thought I'd even write a little poem or something in the velvet dark of the kitchen, and so I had the glass of port and then just wound up staring out the window for 5 minutes at that rustic green garage door that's in the courtyard below the window and thinking of nothing, and then I went back to bed on that amazingly comfortable couch of yours. I guess I need to learn that as frequently as drinking makes me write some crazy good poem, it also makes me often not write poems. So, anyhow, sorry I had that big glass of port out of your special port bottle. But, mitigating factor wise, I barely recall the incident, so I think I was acting under the power of some mad dream. Anyhow, thank you also for taking us down to the pier to try and win Minette a teddy bear. Too bad I couldn't beat those machines. Too bad it was so crowded and also too windy for me to ride that ride I'm so afraid of. I'm kinda glad I didn't ride it, though. Don't like the idea of being flung out over the ocean, even if I can swim. So what else? Thanks for letting us watch TV and listen to music. Thanks for letting us eat hamburgers in your room. Some people wouldn't do that. Thanks for taking us to that cool pub with the fish tank. Oh, and thanks for sitting out on the gravel beach and with Minette while I sat and threw the little rocks at each other. Thanks for keeping the seagulls off our backs. You don't like seagulls, though, do you? You really seem to have a problem with them. In fact, did a seagull get in your hair when you were a kid? Listen, Molly, if you really hate seagulls, I once knew this dude who was in the Navy, and he and his mates used to throw Alka-Seltzers off the back of the aircraft carrier, and the seagulls would, of course, catch the Alka-Seltzers, because they're such a bunch of airborne rats, and then apparently the Alka-Seltzer reacts badly with the seagulls' little bird stomachs and causes the seagulls to explode. I don't know if this is true. I've never seen it, but I've never seen anyone hate seagulls as much as you. Though I also don't know anyone who likes seagulls, so maybe you and everyone else would like to try the Alka-Seltzer thing. So there's the information out there in the open for what it's worth. Please use it wisely and don't blame me if it goes wrong. Okay, and thanks also for leading us through the dangerous streets of Brighton. Brighton is so dodgy. Thanks also for taking us for burritos in the Mexican restaurant. It's been a long time since I've had such a good burrito. They should have more burrito shops in England, really. They're missing out. Well, now all of a sudden it occurs to me that when I was in your kitchen drinking that port and watching out the window at 3 a.m. or whenever it was, I saw a fox down in the courtyard. There's lots of foxes back here in London, too, of course. Wildlife in the cities is a crazy idea. I guess that's what makes Londoners so prickly. If you ever come to visit us in London, watch out for people being prickly. Anyway, that fox was watching me back from the courtyard, I swear to it. Yep, so I gotta go do some stuff now, I guess. So I'll end with just one big giant thanks for having us. And sorry it took me about 7 months to write this note to you. Okay, cheers. Sincerely, Ralph.